welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all boys why I cut my freeform dreads. If you're new to the channel, I ask you to do me a favor, like the video, sub up, follow me on Instagram, and I ain't even finna talk too much, I'm finna just jump straight into it. So a lot of y'all who follow me and are sub to me on this channel, you guys know me for 1 to 2 reasons. You know me for my back to school content and all my other content that's like how-tos, and y'all know me for my freeform tutorials. So when I cut my freeforms, a lot of people were shocked, but in this video I'm explaining exactly in depth why I cut my freeform dreads. Now before I even say anything, I just want to go ahead and show y'all boys I did cut my dreads and I did keep them. I got them in this bag right here and I kept every single dread. Now right now it just looks like a big clump of hair because I got like 20 rubber bands because it was just so much hair that like it kept falling, it kept getting all up in the bag and just getting everywhere. So I just clumped it up into one big clump. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, I had a bunch of dreads, and I don't know if y'all boys can see or not, but y'all see how like there's barely any lint or any buildup or anything in my dreads? Don't think I cut my dreads because they weren't healthy. My dreads were beautiful, my dreads were amazing, my freeforms, my semi-freeforms, whatever you call it, but they just had to go. And this video is explaining why they had to go. So the first reason I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all while I cut my dreads is gonna be like a deep reason, you feel me? Me personally, I feel like dreads and hair carries a lot of energy, especially when it's locked up. Like, I'm not even gonna say hair carries energy, I feel like locks carry energy. So I had these dreads from the time I was like in 10th grade, when I was like 15 years old, that's when I started them, all the way to now when I'm 17 years old as a senior. So I had my dreads like from start to finish, and I feel like I went through a lot of bad things and a lot of trauma while I had these attached to my head, you feel me? So I feel like as I'm trying to get older and I'm finna graduate in like a year and I'm trying to reach new levels in life, I just felt like I had a bunch of negativity just carrying around me at all times because I had them like attached to my head. Obviously there was like positive things that happened to me in that time too, but I would say it was much more negative than it was positive. So I like really just wanted like a big change. Like I just wanted to be like a new person, which obviously I'm the same person. Hair doesn't change you, but like I'm just saying energy wise, like when I cut my hair off, I just felt so much better. I got rid of so much negative energy, I feel like, or maybe I'm just delusional, but I feel like some of y'all gonna get what I'm saying. But when I cut these off, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it symbolized me being reborn. Not like in a religious way, but like just me being a different person. Like I'm trying to get to a place I've never been before, so I'm doing something I've never done before. So my hair was one thing that I loved. I loved my hair a lot. Girls loved my hair a lot. Everybody loved my hair. So when I cut my hair, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people had stuff to say. Good and bad, I don't care. I rock with it. I think I look nice without my hair. Y'all just gotta get used to it. But for sure though, like I feel like this symbolizes me giving up something I love or something I very much care about, or sacrificing something I very much care about in order to obtain something that I've never had. So you know what I'm saying, that's one of the biggest reasons, literally probably the biggest reason why I cut my dreads. And now some of the more reasons why I cut my dreads is because everybody has dreads, bro. Like if you go to your nearest school and you look at that any black kid in your school, bro, they all either have freeforms, dreads, or twists. Which nothing is wrong with that because that is the style. But me personally, I like to be different and I like to look different than people. And honestly, I just feel like I wanted a new swag. Like, let's keep it a buck. When you have dreads, bro, it's only so much you can do with them unless you get a retwist. In which, in my case, I didn't have regular dreads. I had freeforms, you feel me? But the only thing I could really do with my freeforms is like put it up into different ponytails and pigtails. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, at a certain point, it just get old, bro. Like waking up every single day, shaking my head, doing all this maintenance, which I really won't that much maintenance because as y'all see, you know what I'm saying, it's a little lint in it maybe, but the whole time I had my dreads from like starter, like when my hair was like low, to this right here, I only washed my hair 4 times. And as y'all see, I just got good hair. Like I got curly hair naturally, you feel me? Like I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but as y'all see, bro, my hair was curly. I have the best hair for like black people, I feel like, or maybe I'm bugging, but I got the hair that you can do anything you want with. If I want waves, I can get waves. I want dreads, I can get dreads. I want twists. Any type of hairstyle I want that black people can get, I can get with my hair. But like literally everybody has dreads. So when I'm walking around, bro, and I'm seeing like so many people have dreads, I'm like, bro, I just look like all of them. So I figured, you know, if I cut my hair, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be shocking. It's gonna be like, whoa, he did that? And I feel like a lot of people be scared to cut their dreads because they feel like people are gonna judge them or they feel like they're gonna lose girls. In my case, when I cut my dreads, it was kind of like 80-20, like 80% good, 20% bad. The only people who really had something to say about me cutting my hair was like people who I don't like find attractive, or people whose opinions don't even matter. When I cut this hair though, it's girls who never even complimented me ever gave me compliments on my hair. And that's what I need to show y'all. I didn't never show y'all like a 360 like from this POV. You feel me? So bow, bow, bow. You feel me? But that's one of the main reasons too. Like dreads, just everybody got them. So when I cut my dreads, it made me feel like I separated myself from the crowd. And let's keep it a buck. A lot of people who have dreads don't even care about dreads for it. They just got them because it's a trend. Because dread heads do it the best. In my opinion, bro, dread heads don't do it the best. I don't want to be a dread head anymore. And now let's get into another reason, you feel me? Another reason why I cut these dreads is, like I said in the I was cutting my freeforms video, is that like for hygienic purposes. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like when you have dreads, bro, it's just literally impossible to look presentable and look like professional. Like a person who has like a clean fade, or like their hair grown out, or like braids, or just anything that isn't dreads, will always look more presentable than a dreadhead. Especially if your dreads are down. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro, I don't want to sound like I hate my own people, or like I hate hair, or like I'm a dreads hater, because I'm not. Because if I hated dreads, I would have never got them. But like we have to all be honest, bro. Dreads make you look unprofessional as a man. Women, maybe. A woman could pull it off. It's a difference between a woman with dreads and a man with dreads. Like, just professional and just like how you look and carry yourself, dreads will never make you look presentable. Unless you just have a retwist at all times, and you just always have it up at all times, and you just do all the crazy things that needs to be done, you feel me? But me personally, in my case, bro, freeform dreads or semi-freeform dreads, gang, you're not gonna look presentable. You're gonna look like a hooligan at all times, even with a cut. It just like, it got to a point where it just looked like a nappy mess on my head, and I really won't rock with that. Like I could have kept growing it and kept doing what it needed to do, but I ain't gonna lie, bro, like I just couldn't do it no more. And this is a bunch of other reasons I'm finna like list in a minute, but the two main reasons, or three main reasons, is that I wanted an energy change, or let go of bad energy. I wanted to not be like everybody else, and I just wanted to look presentable. You can't deny it, bro. This looks way better than my dreads on me, because I got the face shape for it. I feel like even though I got like a rounded face, because that's just my genetics, I still look good with or without the dreads. So if I look good with or without the dreads, let's cut the dreads off. But for sure though, you know what I'm saying, you can never look presentable with freeform dreads, and that's one of the main reasons I cut it off. I want to be like, you know what I'm saying, presentable in a way, or like clean. I be getting manicures and stuff, bro. I don't want to look like a hooligan with no dreads on my head. You feel me? And the last few reasons why I cut my dreads, you feel me, is just because like the health of the dreads. Like the dreads were cool, they were in good condition, as you can see, but it was getting to a point where like I had like 5 or 6 of them thinning, and I would like literally like have to cut them sometimes, which I could have left them in there and I could have got a retwist. But I feel like a lot of people who get freeforms, they try to milk their freeform dreads until the last drop. Like it's like a rag, like you know when you get a rag wet and you try to like twist it and get all the water out. I feel like a lot of people's dreads and freeforms will be hanging on by a thread, and just because they're scared to lose their hair, they won't let it go. But me personally, I had dreads for 2 years. I grew them out, they were like right here. Some of them were like covering my eyes sometimes. As soon as I saw some of them thinning, I was like, yeah, bro, this ain't good for my hair, bro. I don't want this on my head. And it's just like, I'm not gonna try to hold on to it. I'm not the type of person to try to hold on. And once I feel like it's time to let go, it's time to let go. That goes for everything. But once I saw I was having dreads like start thinning and like falling out sometimes, not falling out, like me having to cut them out, I was just like, bro, what am I doing? And this is like, I don't know, bro. But like the health of the dreads, other than that, other than some of them thinning, which is normal, they were pretty good. But it's just like the thinning part, and then like the heat, bro. The heat on dreads is crazy, especially in the summertime. Like I already got naturally oily skin, bro. When I had these dreads on my head, gang, I just felt like I had heat just being like pushed onto me. Like I felt like I was sitting under a sun or like in a stove or something. As soon as I cut these dreads off, gang, I could start feeling the air on my face. I stopped sweating so much. I just felt so much better, bro. For sure though, you know what I'm saying? These are really the main reasons why I cut my dreads. I'm not trying to milk dreads content. I'm actually like got tired of also making dreads content. That's another thing. Like I was making so many freeform tutorials and so many videos, and once I started making other videos and I saw that they were getting the same amount of views, if not more, it really made me think like, bro, I don't need this hair. And that's another reason why I cut it. I feel like I depended on these dreads too much. Like I felt like without these dreads, or I felt like I was getting to a point where I felt like I was my hair. And I feel like some people were also starting to look at me that way. Like it's the way that people perceive me as well. I don't want to be perceived as somebody who just needs their hair, or somebody who is hair. And that's another thing that people were telling me. Like some of my homeboys were telling me that if I cut my hair I would lose everything, or if I cut my hair I wouldn't be KB. And me personally, I didn't fuck with that. So you know what I did? I went to the barbershop, I cut this shit off, and now I got a clean fade, and I can see my haircuts every 2 weeks. So moral of the story, long story short, I just don't fuck with dreads no more, and I just don't want to be a dreadhead anymore. I hope any of y'all who subbed up to me for dreads don't like switch up on me, and just know I'm still gonna drop the best content I can possibly drop. But mark my words, write this down, screen record it if you want to. Now that I cut this hair off, it's just only up from here. For sure though, you know what I'm saying, I still love the Freeform dreads community, and I was like glad to be a part of this community. But I probably will never ever be a dreadhead ever again in my life. For sure though, you know what I'm saying, if you like this video, I ask you to do me a favor. Like the video, sub up, follow me on Instagram. I love y'all boys. Catch y'all boys next time.